A reading from Viking Angel, August 2018. Tarot, using the Celtic deck, shuffling them. It's a general reading for whatever you have on your mind. I will talk about what I see is channeling through the cards, and it's up to you to apply it to your life. Okay. Deck 1. Deck 2. Deck 3. All right, pick a deck. Let's start with deck 1. Meditate on your intention. Feel what you want to know about. So, I definitely feel like we're talking about here a set of relationships with people in a family, or could be a business or community. People who know each other really well and have important and stern connections and relations that are, vital to emotional support or finances, or both. This goes back to relationships that have a lot of intergenerational information passed down, a lot of past life and karmic connections. There's been alliances built from power struggles. I feel like the new guard is about to take over. It might be best for the old king or queen or guard to facilitate that transition for the best outcome peacefully. All things change in time. You've accomplished a lot as a team already, and it hasn't been perfect. But the skill of what you do, or the emotional part of the emotional support system, is going to carry on no matter what. So there's a chance for the old guard and the new guard to keep an alliance with the proper transition of power. Of course, the old guard's going to want that for support as they age, and to get some return on their initial investments, emotionally or financially. And the new guard, it makes them look good. It's good for them, and they probably have their loyalty and emotional reasons for wanting to do that the right way too. But this is a relationship that could fracture easily if a lot of old wounds kind of erupt. So it definitely requires diplomacy. I definitely say the strength is with the new people, so take that into consideration. And if you are part of the new group, it's always worthwhile being noble and honorable to your elders, because that gives good legacy and community respect. People think about that kind of thing. Okay, pile 2, deck 2. Okay. So a lot of these cards have been coming up for me lately in readings. And this has kind of an interesting spin on it. This is a person who is working diligently in something they perhaps do not enjoy fully, and it's okay to begin contemplating a change. The rewards are there, but the passion is not. So looking for something that can reawaken the passion would be worthwhile. It doesn't mean giving up your old skills. Seems like a lot of mental energy and passion goes into this work in the past. Maybe now it's more just drudgery. So looking for something that could awaken the passion would be good to draw from the deeper wells of the unconscious. Yeah, it looks like also something to do with going into nature to find answers. Someone who maybe goes out and works out and comes in and writes reports. Maybe there's something about this that has become boring and you want to just do the outdoor work. If you're able to do that, that could be really great. You definitely haven't awakened your full understanding of what's all around you. You're kind of a person who looks very just focused on what's in front of you, but outside of the task, there's a lot of resources. And I think the unconscious meditations, some therapeutic interventions, whatever works for you to kind of churn up that energy from inside to get you out of that space of your head and the indoor part might be beneficial. Okay, let's go to deck 3. Okay. This reading relates to a country. And this is pretty specific. So this might have to do with or is related to someone who works in government work and something related to military. There looks to be like two camps of argument going on about what to do about a certain situation that looks important for a large group of people. One is of action and advancement and attack, and the other is of consolidation and fortification. And you could be a person with kind of the deciding factor. You might not be the leader or the deciding vote, but you might have the deciding bit of information to influence either side, whatever you take could be turned into the spear of action or the kind of cornucopia of nurturance. And there's not necessarily a right or wrong answer. I guess you have to go with what you believe. These things can be of large scale, and we never know what's the proper thing to do. There's a time for this and a time for that. I would say that the more mature voices are on the side of nourishing existing treaties. That's where the power is, and maybe the proper guidance. The other forces, though, have a lot of energy and a lot of zest to accomplish goals. And I don't know if this has to be a perfect yes or no answer. If you could divide some of your alliance or information on how to sway this, that's something you're going to have to definitely figure out. Each fills the gap of the other, if that makes sense. There's people in each group who think alike and have been aligned in the past, and now they're on different sides. Yeah. So okay, this is a big question here. I would suggest further meditation. Okay, good luck with that one. Viking Angel.